This is the all-new Speck SCT from Hobby Plus. It's available in brushless and brushed options, giving you a total of 4 different colors to choose from. And it's based on the already successful Speck B platform. It actually shares most of its parts with the Speck B, but we'll get more into that in a minute. But first, for the boring stuff, as always, guys, we do not get Jack Diddley stuff for free. I paid for all these trucks with my own money. Hobby Plus did not sponsor us in any way. That being said, we do get a slight discount because we are a dealer and we do sell these on our own website. Speaking of which, link will be down in the description below. Be sure to check out our proprietary coupons. Thanks for watching and back to the video. So let's pop open the seal and see what all we get inside. Like this tiny little instruction manual, which does come fully featured despite its size. You have all the parts breakdowns and parts list hiding out in the back of there. A few spare gears, 4-way wrench, and a USB style charger. As for the transmitter, standard Hobby Plus branded Fly Sky radio that we're used to seeing. It's really small and compact, plastic wheel, basic trigger. As for adjustments, you do have a steering and throttle trim and dual rate reverse switches up top and these little key flip switches up here in the middle. You do also have room for a small lanyard attachment in the back, and there is a USB-C port, I'm guessing for updates. And from here, we'll just let the truck do the talking for itself. It looks and feels like it is built for racing. This is not a typical micro basher with all the extra molded pieces and flash and flare. It's just plain Lexan body. You got one molded feature, and it's for the front clipless system right here in the middle of the truck. In the back, you got 2 little body pins, and once you pop them out, the entire body can be lifted up and then just pushed forward and popped right off. Once the body's off, you can see that silver backing in there, and then just that tiny little molded piece that connects to the front shock tower to help keep the weight low and make this thing race-worthy. And right there is where that molded piece connects into the front shock tower to hold the front of the body down. The tires on this guy, I feel like they have an absolutely insane amount of grip. Like, it is crazy. Running your finger across it, it just feels like it's going to grip up on absolutely everything. And they are true short course truck wheels, so they do have the taller sidewall on the outside and the thinner sidewall in the inside. So traction rolling may or may not be an issue depending on what surface you're running, because these tires, I mean, tons of grip. It's awesome. As for the rest of the chassis, it's going to be looking very familiar to the Speck B buggy if you already have one or are familiar with it yourself. So you're going to have a metal chassis along the bottom of this thing, and you do have some room to shift around the weight a little bit. As far as the arms and the rods and all that go, it is directly off the Speck B buggy, but they did make a couple updates like the front and rear shock tower along with longer shocks. You do also get some nice beefy short course truck bumpers on the front and rear of the truck. Metal drivetrain in this guy, again from the Speck B buggy, and full ball bearings. Of course, that chassis we mentioned a few minutes ago is actually longer on the truck than the buggy. That way it is scale in proportion to the RC buggy. You do also have the newer transmission updates like this thicker 2mm motor plate. Speaking of suspension, this thing feels absolutely awesome right out of the box. As far as electronics go, you do have a tiny little micro servo hiding in there, the Mini 28 Hobbywing brushless ESC paired with the Fly Sky 2-in-1 receiver unit, and a tiny little 8,000 kV brushless motor. If you take these 2 tabs back here and pull them to the side, that's going to allow you to lift this entire plate up and access your little battery. Speaking of which is a little 2S 350 mAh LiPo. And that longer wheelbase does give you quite a bit more room to play around with weight distribution over the Speck B buggy. And once again, you'll be able to find links to the full range of Hobby Plus vehicles, along with all their spare and upgrade parts and our Bermco option parts on our website, link down in the description below. But for now, let's charge a battery and get to ripping on this thing. Unfortunately, I don't have a track near me or space to really put this to the test as a racer, so today it's going to be a 2-wheel drive micro RC short course truck basher. It's definitely bigger than the old Losi micro 24th scale short course truck, that's for sure. Take it out to the road up here, see what kind of top speed. Oh man, traction roll on the oil and stone road. All right, we got a smoother patch of road down here. We're going to try to rip it up and down. It's not overly fast, but it definitely feels quick being a short course truck and 2-wheel drive. You can definitely tell it wants the traction roll when you get up to speed, but it does do pretty good. It's very stable. It's going to look a little bouncy here just because this surface is so uneven. We do have some big rocks that get in the way, but you can see when it gets on the flat part, this thing does really, really good. Pretty dang quick for being a little 2-wheel drive short course truck. Oh, big wreck. Yeah, these pine needles and loose gravel, it's just way, way too loose for a truck this tiny. That's so fun. Oh no. Looks like it's time for a damage report. See something with the suspension keeping it up in the air. What do we break here? No, this shock still works good. That's weird. Maybe the spring was just caught on the collar or something. It's fun doing things with RC cars that aren't meant to do certain things. Like bashing like this and doing it anyway. Now this jump has a pretty big lip on it, so we're gonna bring out the smaller one, and we'll probably still get a pretty decent amount of airtime. Oh my God. Crazy bounce. Looks like the front of the body might have popped up there out of the shock tower. Well, traction roll, but we landed it. All right, let's check it out. Oh yeah. Popped out of the tower, slides right back in. Oh. Yeah, this thing has so much traction on the front end. Probably have to glue the tires on just about any surface you're gonna run just to help get rid of some of that traction because there's so much of it. Looks like that molded front body mount just popped out again. You just got to pull up on the body. It pops right back in. Okay, built our version of a redneck mega ramp by stacking the big jump on the little tabletop there. It kind of takes the lip out of the bottom, so see if we get any more air time out of this. Oh my goodness. The little front clipless body system mount did pop out again, but it doesn't really seem to affect it too much. So we're just gonna send it here again. Might get a little bit more parachuting out of it. It's insane for this little truck. This is built for racing. It's not supposed to be doing this, but it's holding up pretty good so far. So stupid. The only thing bad about this guy is all the traction rolling, but we can fix that pretty easily. Oh my God. I was squatting down just a little bit. Went right over me, so I was probably like 4.5 feet in the air. That is way too crazy for this little dude, and I'm here for it. All right, so I got the tripod in the camera hand, remote in this hand. I'm going to attempt to catch it football style in my chest when it comes off this jump. So wish me luck. It's probably gonna be pretty hilarious for you guys. Oh, nope. I gotta commit better than that. All right, full throttle, full throttle, full throttle. Oh, Odell Beckham. Ooh. Let's go, boys. First freaking try that it made it off the ramp. Hell yeah. Oh. I'll just take my RC YouTuber of the Year award now, please. All right, this is gonna be stupid and it might break something. We're gonna go off the little jump right into the big jump for scientific purposes. Oh my God. We're still good. So who said you can't bash a micro two-wheel drive RC race car? After years of fans asking for a low-C micro SCT based off the micro B and not getting it, I think it's safe to say Hobby Plus definitely earned its place with this guy. I mean, beating on a micro short course truck this size being only two-wheel drive, I just really expected it to underperform or break, but aside from this whole little front body mount popping out, this thing was rock solid. And that suspension is still smooth as silk. So be sure to tag Low-C down in the comments below if you want them to come out with a micro SCT of their own this size. You can convert the micro B, but it's short wheelbase. It's not the same size as this, We want to see one ready to run from the factory of them, see if they have an answer to Hobby Plus. If you're interested in the Speck SCT, links to our website will be down in the description below. And if you found value out of this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Helps boost us up, and you know, eventually if we get big enough, maybe we'll have an indoor facility. We can film racing footage with these guys and all kinds of cool stuff. So thanks for watching, and remember, keep it naughty.